Okay, and we're back to our next video. And now we're going to continue our discussion about the unity of God, which we said begins with an analysis of how He brings existence into being from nothing. But really, we have to take a step back. We can't start talking about the created worlds until we understand, or I should say, until we start with a foundation. And that foundation, that axiom, if you will, put bluntly, is only God exists. Meaning that all of existence, all being, is an increasingly particular expression of His own existence or His own being. So now we have two categories: intrinsic existence and dependent existence. Dependent existence means a form of existence that does not need to exist, does not have to be. For example, yours truly, right? Some 29 odd years ago, I was not here, at least in this form, right? And also, in 180 years, you could take a guess where I'll be, and it's not here. Unless God decides to change the game plan, which you could certainly do if He wants to. But so we don't need to be, we don't need to exist. Yet, at the same time, here we are having this conversation, right? That's because the one being with intrinsic existence, whose existence does not depend on anything or anyone else, the one who created and maintains and sustains existence, that being God, right? Is choosing to bring me and Ronan and you and everything here into existence at every moment. Okay, so that's one of the first concepts that we have to get clear. And by understanding that, then when we talk about creation, we can, as we said, understand it as an increasingly particular expression of His own existence, and certain things that He's trying to communicate to us. God is always communicating with us and always trying to help us enhance our relationship with Him, but we don't necessarily hear or understand His message. There's a slight communication barrier there. It's somewhat like somebody trying to tell you how much they love you and how much they want to get to know you, and how much they want to spend time with you, but they're speaking a different language. So it's like, I know they're trying to say something, but even though here it's a little worse in certain ways, because not necessarily do we even yet appreciate that there is someone speaking to us so much. But again, that's a barrier we're going to work to overcome together with God's help, obviously. Okay. So I just wanted to get that clear. That's where we're going to begin. We're going to begin our studies actually before what they call the first concealment, before the process of God hiding that simple revelation of the fact that only He exists from us. And we'll actually get into, I don't want to say description, a discussion about three general stages in the revelation of how only God exists before He created the world. And again, we'll talk throughout the course of the chapter, outside, how it works within us. So I know right now what I am saying to you sounds really abstract and lofty and kind of out there, and you may be thinking, I don't know if this is for me, but Ronan will testify to the fact, since we've studied together for several months now, thankfully, that things are going to be, our discussion is going to become very concrete very soon, so don't worry about it. Okay, so that's what we wanted to cover this video together. Hope you enjoyed it, and we're really excited and looking forward to seeing you in the next video, continuing our discussion in a more detailed, concrete way.
Okay.